Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is the official Nickelback. Why Nickelback? All right. So I've been wanting to go over this. This is the Why series where I go over the many whys of many things. But why Nickelback? Why? Can you tell me? Can you tell me why Nickelback? Why do people hate Nickelback? Why do people love Nickelback? Why do I love Nickelback so much? And yes, I do love Nickelback. Sincerely, though, one of the most hated bands of all time. One cannot really understand why Nickelback has been one of the more hated bands in history. I really have never seen a band so hated. It just shocks me to the core. So my goal is to go over a few of the statistics and how did they become so hated? Sure, we'll grant you, some of their songs are repetitive. Some of their songs are a little racy. But hey, Chad Kroeger, the lead singer of Nickelback, knows how to reach his audience in a way that he just knows his target audience. That's why Nickelback is probably, actually, I'll give you some fun statistics that I wrote down. So here's an interesting thing. They started out as a cover band, right? Started out as a cover band based in Vancouver, British Columbia. Now, my interesting thing about this is they were formed in 1995 as a cover band called Village Idiot, which is a perfect name for a band, by the way. I know they probably didn't want to go with that name because it doesn't sell records. Name like Village Idiot doesn't sell records, but a band like Nickelback does. And I guess the brother of Chad Kroeger came up with the name when they were in the cover band together. When he came up with the name, I guess he was working at Starbucks and gave a Nickelback, and he's like, here's your Nickelback. So that became a thing. So it's actually brilliant because they used a common phrase as their band name. So it sticks with people in their subconscious. For anybody who likes to go to Starbucks is awful. Or any place that gives you a Nickelback for anything. So brilliant name. Fucking brilliant. Sold 50 million albums worldwide. That's unreal. 2009, Billboard ranked them the most successful rock band of that decade. Of the 2000s. They're the most successful rock band of the 2000s. Like, people hate really successful, football players, right? People hate really successful anything. That's why Nickelback's hated. I don't think it's because their songs are repetitive. They make good music. Their music is solid. If you listen to their full albums, Nickelback is a solid band. The only reason people hate them is because it's popular and that's what the Hive loves to do. They love to hate. So, no, Nickelback's a solid band. And anybody who says otherwise, music is subjective, yes, but I think most people are only saying Nickelback sucks because they want to be snobby hipsters. That's right, you heard me. You think Nickelback sucks, you're probably a snobby hipster who loves going to Starbucks, by the way. And is a very effeminate man. Just to let you know. Anyway. What was the other thing? Formed in 1995 as a cover band called Village Idiot. 11th best-selling act of all time. 11th best-selling act. We're talking about, live performance acts. Nickelback is incredible. They make great music, fun music. They're pop rock to the max. They exploited the pop rock genre to become popular and to become successful. And many people hate them for it. Well, guess what? I don't. I think it's actually impressive. Nobody hates fucking Billy Idol for being a sellout. Fucking Billy Idol. By the way, if you want to know a sellout, Billy Idol's probably the biggest fucking sellout. Started in Gen X. I cannot say enough that if you want to make a comparison, Billy Idol is a fair comparison to Nickelback. Now, I don't believe Billy Idol ever sold out, but if you want to be one of those fucking losers who say they love punk rock or rock and roll in general, then you gotta be fucking a little bit consistent. First off, I love Billy Idol. I think it's great he saw a dying genre. Punk rock was a dying genre. Punk rock was definitely dying. So he decided to go with pop punk rock. Pop punk. That's fucking brilliant. And he, in a sense, Billy Idol is actually the king of pop punk, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm not as familiar with the genre as most people. Some hardcore people will probably tell me otherwise. But damn, you're telling me Billy Idol ain't a sellout. If you think Nickelback's a sellout, by the way, or you think Nickelback sucks, you could say the same thing about fucking Billy Idol, man. But I love Billy Idol, I love Nickelback. I just think that they're more similar than anything. The only difference separating them apart is not much. Just genre. One started out as punk rock, the other started out as pure rock. Then both went pop, by the way, with their genres. So, fuck you. Anyway, so that's the level of my annoyance with... So, I think music culture is very snobby. I'm very open to a lot of music. In fact, I even listen to today's music. Do I always like it? No. And I like to consider it maybe the old man side of me saying this really sucks. But look, music is subjective ultimately. But why Nickelback? Why listen to Nickelback? Why attack Nickelback? Tell me. Tell me why. I'm waiting. I know I can't. I'll see the comments later, and I'll try to respond to the comments on YouTube. But please, I beg you, explain to me, riddle me this. Why do you all hate Nickelback so much? What did Nickelback ever do to you? No, but I really want to thank you guys. I'm trying to think if there's any other points. I pretty much really didn't note down a lot of points. I didn't note down a lot of statistics. This is all from Wikipedia, by the way, some of the stats that I pulled. So if you ever want to verify any of this, just go to Wikipedia. One thing I love about Wikipedia is it's like the lazy man's way of getting information. I'm a lazy fucking twat. And if you're looking up Nickelback, you're not exactly doing a research paper. So I'm cool with getting my research from Wikipedia. And yeah, even if it's fucking fake news, I don't care. I have no idea how it all works. I know they source their information from random things, but let's just go back to the Nickelback. What would I recommend? If I was to recommend Nickelback on a scale of 1 to 10, if I was to rate Nickelback, I would say 9 out of 10. Solid 9 out of 10. I love Nickelback. So why Nickelback? Plenty of reasons why. I already listed them all for you. Number one reason, though, is they are decent musicians. They're also, by the way, inspired by Metallica. Nickelback would not exist if Metallica didn't exist. I'm fairly certain of that. So if you want to thank anybody, you're definitely going to want to thank Metallica. You'll want to thank Metallica. So please send Metallica a lot of love letters. No, I really do love Nickelback, though, you guys. I love them. They're one of my favorite fucking bands. It pissed me off when people started hating them, because I remember when I was younger, people would be like, oh, Nickelback is so great. Nickelback is so cool. But y'all a bunch of haters. That's right. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any feedback at all, please let me know. My goal is to provide the most stellar experience for you as an audience, to give you guys the flair, the happiness you guys want. So my goal is to help you guys out always. Give you guys the insight on things. Nickelback is a highly recommended product on my end, so I'll always recommend Nickelback. Any feedback, I always appreciate it on this show, but Nickelback definitely has a warm place in my heart. And I'm tired of people dissing on Nickelback, hating on Nickelback. Tired of it, man. I love Nickelback. Don't even get me started, all right? I love Nickelback. I do. No, I'm kidding, by the way. I try to make at least all of these videos at least 10 minutes long. This is literally filler, this last part of it. I try not to do too much filler, by the way. Some of these will be short form videos, but this Nickelback one, I just want to dedicate a lot to Nickelback. Nickelback was like fucking the greatest. I can't even explain how much Nickelback means to me. I really can't, man. This